The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston faithful waiting to cheer them on as they get set to take the floor. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. A look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Boston, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Derek White. And it's Hauser in at the 2. Well, Craig, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now here's White, following the miss by Dillon Brooks. Tatum on the wing. Brooks covering. Here's White. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
White the pass to Hauser. White goes in. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the way that White attacks, I love how he asserts himself and takes it to the rim.
Steps back and fires. And Tatum pulls it down. There's the pass to Hauser. Brooks against Tatum. To the wing right side. Clock at 4. White down low. Guarded by Morant. Here's Williams. And it's denied. Up top, Bane. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. Tillman's shot is good.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes it to White. Right side Horford. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. In the corner, it's Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Making use of these corners. spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And here's a look at some numbers for Dillon Brooks. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And White kicks to Tatum. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Tillman. He's guarded by Williams. Outside, Bane. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside, White. Here's Hauser. Nailed from three-point land. We had just about a half season behind us. The rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Morant against White. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And such focus from Horford defensively. Doesn't let up on the pressure.
Pass to White. From deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
On the wing, Bane. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Beautiful touch from Desmond Bane. So good from the mid-range.
Now here's White. Outside, Horford. To the left wing. Bane looking around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on White.
Trouble for the defense on this drive. Desmond gets physical and gets fouled.
During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
And that one misses.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And the second free throw, good. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now here is Horford, and that one drops for him.
And it's the long arms and broad shoulders that make Horford such a tough matchup inside. Teams try to get physical with him, but he's usually up to the challenge.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
White against Morant. Horford the pass to Hauser. Outside, Bain. Pass to Tillman. Now, here's Morant for three. The rebound by the Celtics. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with a win.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Jackson misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 4. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Now White, following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. Tatum gets the bucket.
And Tatum's accuracy makes him an easy option here. You can trust him. To knock it down.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Griffin's checked in for Horford. Grant Williams comes in for Tatum. And Brogdon subbed in for Derek White. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Williams against Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Clark.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And here is Brogdon. 11 points last game. Outside Williams, stolen by Brooks. Jumps up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Brooks' mental game, great anticipation on that steal.
Morant against Brogdon. Outside Griffin. Fires the three. It's good from long range.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Brooks against Williams. Brooks the pass to Jackson. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Jackson.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Brogdon against Morant. Here's Griffin. And that one hits back iron.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Clark, the pass to Morant. Back to Clark. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a screen on Brogdon. Morant passes to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
Out to the right wing. Outside Williams. Now the pass to Brogdon. Griffin, a screen on Morant. Here's Brogdon. Cranes it from 17 feet out.
Good shot from Brogdon. He's got great shot mechanics.
Morant surveying the D. So both teams making some changes here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Conchard, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And he makes the first.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And so he makes both from the line. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Jones. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And it's a 12-point Memphis lead.
Assists like that have typified. Their effort today, terrific ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Okay, fans, who needs a free t-shirt? Get up on your feet.
Celtics trail by 12. Here's Pritchard. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte. Brogdon the pass to Moscow.
2 minutes.
To halt the run. Kicks it to Griffin. There's the pick. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
That free throw, no good.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
And he sinks the second. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis, the Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. From deep, Williams. Good on the three-point shot.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
They get it back. Clark laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Clark's got 8 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Down low, here's Williams. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Jones with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Conchar. He's guarded by Williams. And that one, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Pritchard. Outside to Brogdon. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Outside, Jones. Clark sets a screen for Jones. And so... the Memphis Grizzlies. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Tillman in at the center. Filling out the middle. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Here's Brogdon. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Over Bain. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Morant against Tatum. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now, here's Brogdon. He has 5.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
First free throw is good. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Passes it to Brogdon. Here's Hauser. Stolen by Brooks. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson misses. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Clock at 6. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Crafty move. And Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Celtics trail by 15. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
How about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. 5 to shoot. Jackson misses.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's White. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Playing under control, as usual. White takes the contact and completes the play.
The Celtics have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
At the line, Derek White. At the line, shooting 1.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Morant against White. And it's Morant missing. Celtics trail by 9. Outside, Horford. Pass to White. Outside, Tatum. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Morant. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
White against Morant. The pass to Hauser. Inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bane. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now White. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Tatum drives in. Drops in the layup for 2. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
I like when Tatum goes inside. He's using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
A leaner. Here's Tillman, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Now, Bane. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Here's Morant.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Passes it to White. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bane's got 10 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Hauser. Tatum against Brooks. Jacks up a three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on an 11-2 run. Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Shoots over White. And it's Morant missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And here is Tatum. He's got 11. Outside, Horford. Three-pointer. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tillman's shot is off. Celtics trail by 16. Outside Tatum. There's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And what I love about Tatum, he is decisive when his decision-making in terms of driving the basketball. Solid at kind of just putting his head down and creating the angle, and then the strength there to take the contact and force the foul.
And that one falls for Tatum. And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. They get it again. Celtics trail by 14. They get a hand on it. Here's Kennard. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Horford. White, left side. Battles through traffic and lays it in. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Using every bit of his toughness, White's able to convert through contact.
Here's Tatum. He takes it in. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Brogdon, he's checked in for the Celtics.
And now a quick review at the numbers for White. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
He's the straw that stirs the drink. The more plays they run through him, the better.
Here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Clark slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside, White. And the pass to Williams. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the three ball with such confidence.
Here's Tatum. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. Outside to Brogdon. No good on the three.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Conchar, the pass to Jones. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Here's Tatum. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 17 now.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Jones with it. Williams picks him up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Robert Williams.
Yeah, easy call.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And the first one drops. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. And so Jones nails both of them. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 14-point game. Tatum kicks to Muscala. Fires from deep. Aldama with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Dillon Brooks.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And he knocks down the first one.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
He hits both from the stripe. Celtics trail by 16. Brogdon with it. 7 points in the game. Here's White. It's the three-point bomb. White's got 10 points.
Demonstrating how efficient he is, Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
Clark, a screen on White. From the top of the key. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Jones has got 6 here in this quarter. The Celtics have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Brogdon with it. Guarded now by Clark. White down low. Working on Jones. That one doesn't drop. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Here's Kennard. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assisted.
Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Boston shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Kennard against Tatum. The kick out to Williams. Off target from outside. Memphis has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Memphis moving that ball around. 54 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Kennard. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Now here's Tatum. He had 31 points in the win against Charlotte.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bobbed up there for Clark. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Here's Tatum. He's got 17. Outside, White. The shot by Brogdon, wide open. And the last. Shot before the buzzer is off. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Checking out the Celtics, they've absolutely risen to the occasion this season. People are talking up their game early, and so far, they've delivered. Now it's time to finish strong, show no weakness.
And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Celtics.
I know teams love to rely on the three these days, but you got to know when to get away from it. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Then it's Rob Williams. Then it's White. And it's Hauser in at the two-guard spot. That's the Boston Five. Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Dillon Brooks. Outside, Horford. The shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And that one's good. Brooks.
A big-time ISO player in college, Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Lets it go with a three. A putback, and Williams is right there. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Brooks, the pass to Clark. Loads it up there for Bain. And stolen by Horford. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Morant with the steal. Pass to Bain. Off target from three-point range. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Morant against White. Jackson has the open look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Tatum drives in. Out to White. And the rejection by Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. The leaner. And he hits the jump shot. Morant's got 16 points.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Now Morant, following Al Horford's three-point attempt.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at position. Himself to block shots.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Tillman, he's checked in for Clark. Memphis on defense. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And the confidence Brogdon has in himself, it's infectious. Skilled at recognizing when to let it go.
Morant kicks to Bane. And again, Memphis no good. Celtics trail by 19. Tatum looking around. Horford sets a screen for Brogdon. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Tatum. 17 points in the game. Outside, White. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, and Tatum the bucket on the assist by White. Tatum's got 20 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. And a wide open look for Bane. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Brogdon finds Horford. Outside Tatum. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Bane with it. Brogdon picks him up. Tatum against Brooks. The pass to Tillman. Memphis moving that ball around. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
Morant outside. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Once again, fans, Celtic Entertainment.
Boston making some changes. Grant Williams is checked in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Derek White. And Memphis also making a switch. Konchar's checked in. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston, trailing by 19. Outside, Horford for the three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Morant finds Bane. Can't hit from 12.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And that one, good. Brogdon's got 11 points.
And you got to have a great understanding of your teammates in the pick and roll. Brogdon's in sync with everybody out there.
Now here's Morant. He's got 18. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in, and it's Kennard in for Bane.
Kennard. Tyus Jones.
Outside, Jones. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Tillman passes to Concha. Shot clock at 6. Jones from outside. He can't hit that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Brogdon, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
The first one falls. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead-by-example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Griffin's checked in for Boston.
Coming onto the floor from the Celtics, Blake Griffin.
Tillman passes to Concho. Kennard against Brogdon. To the right side. Tillman knocks down the three ball. Tillman's got 11.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Kennard against Brogdon. Passes to Horford. Nice move. And Griffin with the layup. He's got 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Kennard for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
3 points.
Jones has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Pritchard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Williams. Tries it from the top of the key. Grizzlies with the rebound. Right side, Jones. Tillman passes to Jones. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Pritchard. Horford in the post. Goes up. Back to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. And Griffin slams it in.
If you allow Blake Griffin to get that close, the result, a dunk.
Memphis leading by 19 points. Outside, Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Aldama. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 6 to shoot. Tillman passes to Concho. Kennard for 3. Griffin grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Williams for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Aldama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Shot's good by Kennard.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brogdon the pass to Horford. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Horford's got his 2nd basket.
Well-timed play there, and that's Horford at his finest. Smooth roll, aggressive finish.
Here's Aldama, defended by Griffin. Aldama passes to Kennard. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jones, no luck. Celtics trail by 20. Brogdon outside. Pass to Pritchard. Takes a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Conchar. To the inside. Tillman passes to Jones. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark.
9 seconds left in the 3rd. And there's the pass to Jones. Fires the 3. And no good in the last second. points at this time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Brogdon the pass to Hauser. And he lays it straight in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Morant kicks to Clark. Bain against Brogdon. Bain drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Weaving his way through the paint, Desmond Bain flexing his way to the basket.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside Tatum. That three off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
That free throw good from Brogdon. That one misses.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Tatum. Muscala, the pass to Brogdon. Drills the three-pointer. Brogdon's got 4 points now in the quarter. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
And the basket by Hauser.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
White against Morant. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Memphis.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Now here's Brogdon. He kicks to Muscala. Over in the corner, White. He gets that one. Here's Morant. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson. Payne for three. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What tenacity from Tatum, rushing off the contact and finding a way to his shot.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Tillman's checked in.
Jason Tatum at the line with one shot.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Jackson a screen on White. Outside Jackson. And they double up Jackson. And Derek White picks up the foul. So that's foul number 2 for him. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Muscala.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, Robert Williams.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Out to Brooks. Releases from the wing and drills it. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
Nice jump shot by Dillon Brooks. Just a natural competitor.
Outside Tatum. Here's Williams. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
And defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through. Good technique helped him get that one off.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Brogdon hits them both.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Morant against White. Morant passes to Tillman. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now here's Brooks. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smitty. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for it. Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Hauser. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. dunks it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now here's White. Now Tatum. That one's off, still out of sync.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
White dishes to Williams. Tillman grabs. The miss. Tillman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Jackson. Now here's Bain. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and Conchar subbed in for Brooks. The Celtics have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Brogdon looking it over. They could use a bucket. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Pass to Conchar. Here's Tillman. Shot clock at 6. Here's Aldama. Guarded by Tatum. The offensive rebound.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Good on the bucket.
Nice use of the mid-range by Tatum, taking what the defense gives him.
And the Grizzlies leading by 22. And here's Morant. Pass to Kennard. Shoots it. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The pass to Brogdon. Tatum with a screen on Kennard. He dialed that one up from long distance. Brogdon's got 25 points.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Williams in the post. Kennard covering. Tatum with a screen on Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Kennard for 3. Rebound by Williams. And here's Boston. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Williams a screen on Morant. Floats it up for Williams. And they get it back. Pass to Hauser. Lets it go from deep, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 6 assists now in the game. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Time for some defense. Make some noise, fans.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant outside. Pass to Tillman. Outside, Payne. Morant passes to Tillman. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 8th assist in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now, here's Brogdon. Williams, a screen on Payne. Brogdon the pass to Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Here's Morant. And it's sent back by White. Jackson kicks to Morant. Clock at 6. From deep. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Ball stolen. Morant against White. There's the lob to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Tillman passes to Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. The shot comes out. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Brogdon. The kick out to Tatum. And the turnover again. By Boston.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Grizzlies.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Back to White. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. .58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jones with it. Shoots from the right block. A shot off that time. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Down by 15. Tatum with a screen on Jones. Tatum finds Brogdon. No good with the wing jumper. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. Now the pass to Kennard. And it's off from three-point range. Now Tatum. From deep three-point range. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game.